All right, good evening and welcome back to another episode of the Vine and Branch channel, YouTube channel. So glad you decided to drop by, spend some time with me for a little bit tonight. As always, I just want to come on here and just share a little bit from my heart, share what I feel like the Lord has placed on my heart this week. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Derek Williams, and I'm your host for the night. Today, we're going to be talking about walking alone. Right? Not being afraid to walk alone. So as we get ready and just jump right in, what placed it on my heart to really talk about this piece, Walk Alone? Um, this came really from looking back at my past, looking at, how I felt like the Lord is changing me, shaping me, growing me into who He has called me to be. And just realizing that as you begin to grow, as you begin to become everything that God has called you to be, you won't look like and do the same things that you used to. Now, I know some of this is going to sound very similar to my first video where I talked about, lessons from your past, not letting your past stop you. But a part of that's very important that I really want to touch on tonight is understanding that as you begin to grow, as you begin to develop, as things start to change and start to happen in your life, what you will start to notice is that people that ran with you, people who know you, people you would hang out with, you will start to see those people start to fade. I kind of had to learn this the hard way because whenever I begin to, change some things in my life, it feels like the calls was less, the conversations was less. People that, grew up with, even some family, it just kind of felt like it wasn't the same embrace as it was when, I wasn't doing all the things that I used to be doing. And so what I had to realize is that one thing about people don't like change, right? People don't like change. When you try to quote unquote switch up or change on people, it confuses people and it makes people frustrated. It even makes them not like you. And a lot of that has to do with them not recognizing where you're at, how you're growing, how you're changing, how you're developing, you not doing the same things that you used to do. Most importantly, how you're maturing, right? I shouldn't be doing the same things at 23 as I'm doing at 36. Just shouldn't be the same. And if you find yourselves doing the same things that you was doing in your younger version of yourself, then you may need to check that. You may need to evaluate that. I heard this saying one time that kind of stuck with me for a long time. Still think about it today. It says, be willing to walk alone because everybody that start with you won't finish with you. That's critically important because what will happen and what you will notice throughout your life is that when people start fading out of your life, when people start falling away, it will tend to make you insecure, right? It tends to make you insecure because you find yourself wondering, like, what did I do? Like, did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? And I want to encourage you today to understand that no, you didn't. And no, you're not doing anything wrong. I've heard this saying. I'm not the author of it, but I've heard this saying time and time and time again. People come into your life for 3 reasons. They come in for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. Now you ask yourself, what category do you fit in? There's always 3 reasons why people come into your life. A season, a reason, or a lifetime. In this particular season, you may find yourself surrounded by people, or God may bring new people into your life to help you elevate or help you get to that next step, right? You may have people that come into your life for a reason, somebody that can open a door for you, somebody that can help you leap to that next step. And then you have people in your life for a lifetime. Those people in your life that no matter what season that you are in your life, they just want to see you win. They just want to see you win at all costs. And I love those type of people because It don't matter how long. I still have friends today that I grew up with in 7th and 8th grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. I still have friends today in my youth, from my youth, that are still friends today. And just because we don't talk every single day, just because we don't get that opportunity to chop it up every single day, it's no love lost. We just understand where each other is at. But I know right now, there are a couple people in my phone that I know that I can pick up right now, and I don't care if I haven't talked to them in 6 months. We will get on the phone, and it will be like we never stopped talking. Those are your people that are a lifetime. Those people that only thing they want to see is you win, see you your best version of yourself, and vice versa. You the same exact way. And so don't find it strange. I really want to talk to the younger adults, those people that are in your early 20s, those are people that are in your early 30s, and you're just not doing some of the same things that you used to do. Even my older, more seasoned audience, same exact way. Anytime you make up in your mind that you want better for yourself, you're going to change, you're not going to do the same things that you used to do, you're going to find yourself. It's always been said, you can tell a person by the company that they keep. And so one or two of things are going to happen. Either you're going to become more like the people that you are surrounded by, or the people that you're surrounded, or they're going to become more like you. I'm going to say that again because I know that was a little choppy. The people that you hang around with, either you're going to become more like them or they're going to become more like you. And the Bible is very clear, bad company corrupts good morals. So if you find yourself in situations, or if you find yourself in crowds of people that it seems like, man, every single time I find myself with this person or that person, I find myself compromising, that's a pretty clear sign that you need to change your circle. You need to move around. And sometimes I even experienced this in my own life. God will hide you for a season as you develop, as you grow, as you become who you are, so that when you do launch, when you do come into that season where you're ready to flourish, you're ready to operate and move in your gifts, who you used to be, you won't even look the same. And you'll find yourself running into old people that be like, man, I didn't even recognize you. You don't even sound the same. You don't even talk the same. I'm amazed by people that I run into from my past that will say things like that. And it's because as you grow, you should be developing. You should be maturing. You should be growing. But sometimes that means you're going to lose some people. It's the reason why they say it's lonely at the top. It's the reason why not everybody at the top. You know why? Because most people will rather be comfortable. Most people are complacent. Most people are just comfortable waking up, going to their jobs. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. I'm not saying anything is wrong with you having that 9 to 5, working hard. I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. But what I'm saying is most people know that they probably should be doing more, but they're comfortable. They're comfortable, and so they never push themselves to go be great, to go do greater, to go do things that they couldn't think of or imagine, right? And so I just want to encourage you tonight to be willing to walk alone. Let me just stop and say this. What this video is not saying is that you don't need people. This video is not saying that you're not going to need support along the way, because you are. But what I'm saying is, naturally, you're going to start shedding some things and some people as you elevate and as you grow, and it won't feel good. It will sometimes make you feel insecure, but that's okay. That's okay, because it's a proven sign that you're growing. What happens every single year? The first 6 weeks of the year, the gym is packed. I mean, you can't even get on the bench press. You can't even find a treadmill. But what happened by week 8? What happened by week 9? You can go any time of the day and hop on a treadmill like nobody's business. Why? Because people are excited. They get excited. They start something new, and then they drop off. But your ability to be consistent, your ability to keep moving, keep pushing, keep grinding when the world is asleep, that's going to be the biggest game changer in your life. And so, man, I just stopped by to encourage you. with a quick word on being willing to walk alone and remembering everybody that start with you won't finish with you, and that's okay, because you deal with some people that they want to see you get successful first, and then they come around. They got some people that want to see the finished product before they want to invest and be a part of that thing. That's also okay. So with that being said, that's all I have tonight. I love you. Be blessed. And keep pushing forward. Keep moving. Be unstoppable, right? Be unstoppable, because you're on your way. All right? Love you. Until we meet again, be blessed. Thank you. That's my time.